Hi there. So today I shall be telling you all a story. This is the story of little Harsha who is studying 3rd standard. Harsha also has a little sister who is 8 months old. Her name is Harini. Harsha somehow feels that people are more interested in his little sister rather than him. No matter who come to visit them, they usually call out for his sister and not him. Prior, he was the apple of everyone, his
Parents'
parents,
eyes.
and people were all interested in only Harsha. But now his sister is born and he felt like she took his limelight away. And he also felt that his parents usually spend more amount of time with his sister rather than him. Of course, his parents, they love him and they ask what he want and they are always nice to him. Yet he somehow feels that they love his sister more than they love him. Now, coming to the story, one day after coming from school, Harsha sits on his bed to remove his clothes. But then, without his knowledge, he somehow falls asleep. He was really tired and he had no idea that he fell asleep. As soon as he wakes up, he finds his mother and father at his bedside with worried faces. On him waking up, his father asks him how he is feeling. Harsha says, I'm having some headache, daddy, and my body is aching. Then his father told him, you're suffering from fever, darling. You take rest. I will give you medicine first, then you can lie down for a while. Then his father gave him medicine. His mother also told him he'll be fine and patted his head, and she went away to take care of the baby. After some time, Harsha's father woke him up and told him, you're too weak to eat by yourself, so let me feed you. And his mother too came and sat by his side, telling him that he'll be okay and there's nothing to worry. But he could see the worry both in his mother and father's faces. Despite feeling uncomfortable with the ache and all, somehow he was glad that his parents are really caring for him and showering him with all their attention. This is what he actually always craved for. And then this continued for more than 2 to 3 days. As his mother and father were constantly in touch with him, they were always by his bedside asking him how he was feeling, whether he wishes to eat anything, whether he is able to walk by himself or he wants to lie down on the bed and all. They kept on constantly, bombarding him with queries saying, are you okay? You need something else? Call me if you want anything and all. He really liked it. It's not just that, even his grandparents and all relatives, cousins started calling him up and asking how he is feeling now that he caught fever. This was all really a welcome change for Harsha. Somehow he thought his sister took away his limelight and no one's interested in him anymore. But now that he has fever, he somehow felt, wow, now people started caring for him. He liked all the attention people gave him, especially his parents. His mother told him that his sister is still a small girl, so he better not go and touch her as she might contract fever from him. He was happy to be relieved of his duty of engaging his sister every day. He liked his sister. It's not that he holds any kind of grudge against her, it's just that he gets bored easily with his sister. The problem with his sister is, what he feels is, she does nothing. All she does is to smile. She neither plays with me nor talks with me. I get easily bored with my sister, he feels. But that doesn't mean he doesn't like his sister. He likes her very much. It's just that he's fed up of taking care of her when his mother is busy doing her chores. And then after few days, Once he is completely recovered, Harsha was sent to school as usual and things became pretty much the way they used to be before. Now, Harsha felt like he missed having that fever. He missed all his parents' attention and people calling around asking whether he's fine now or how is he doing and all. He missed that special pampering and special things and the pampering his dad did. How he fed him food, how his mother patted him, how she stroked his hair while he was sleeping and all. He really liked it and missed it. And his duty of taking care of his sister while his mother is busy doing chores was back again. He wished he could have the fever again. So one day in his school, his friend asked him why he was so dull. His friend's name is Vishnu. So Vishnu asked him. Then Harsha told him, "There's nothing. It's just like I feel so dull. What do you do when you wish for something and you don't get it?" Then Vishnu says, "Come on, it's the most easiest thing in the world. If you wish for something, you'll definitely get it. There's a trick for it." Then Harsha is intrigued. He asked, "Okay, what is the trick?" "Simple. I wanted to have a red racing car toy for my birthday. But when I asked for it, my parents denied it. They said, you already have a whole box of toys you never played. So, what will you do with this new toy? You first play with your old toys and then we'll buy a new one for you," they said. Then, you know what I did? I actually saw in a cartoon where a character says, if you want something, if you really wish for something, you should write it down on a paper and keep it in your in your puja room beside your idol's photo. He said, "I did the same thing. I wrote I want a car for my birthday and I kept that I slip right underneath the idol's photo. And guess what? On my birthday, I got my car," he said. Then Harsha thought, okay, maybe I should try it too. So that night, when everyone was sleeping, he wrote on a paper that he wants fever. He folds it and keeps it under the idol's photo frame and he goes to sleep. Next day morning, while his mother she goes and she was there to light a lamp, that is when she sees the paper. She opens it and sees it and gets shocked. Why does my son want something like this? She thought. Then she discussed this with her husband. Her husband said, "Come on now, don't get scared. There might be some reason. Do not be angry with the kid. Let's ask him normally and see what is in his brain." Then they called for him and asked him, "Why do you want a fever, darling?" Then Harsha was surprised. He said, "Did God tell you everything? Did God tell you what I asked him for?" He got scared. Then they assured him that there's nothing to worry. They are just curious as to why he is asking for fever. You'll have to suffer a lot now, darling. You'll have a lot of aches and pain and everything. You won't be able to eat properly. You won't have proper sleep. Why do you want fever? They asked. That's when Harsha replied, "But I like how you both take care of me when I'm not well. Usually you spend a lot of time with my little sister. You do not do that with me. I miss this. I miss the attention you give me. I miss, the way you keep on checking on me whether I'm feeling well or not. I miss this whole thing. So I thought if I get my fever back, I'll get all these other things back too, like your care and attention." The parents were really moved on hearing this and they assured him, "There's nothing to be worried. We always love you just the way we love your sister. You both are like two eyes to us. So, both are equally important to us. It's just that she's a small baby. You see, you can walk and talk, but the little one cannot do either of those as of now. So she needs a support, not just us. She, as a big brother, she needs your support too. You're the one who is going to teach her how to talk, how to walk, and do all things you're doing by yourself. So she'll really look up to her big brother and listen to her brother. So don't you want to grow up and learn everything so that you can teach your sister? They ask. Then, on hearing this, Harsha was really touched. Of course, I want to be that good big brother who could teach my little sister everything. Well, dear, if you want that, then you shouldn't ask for fever. You should go to school every day. Take a good care of your sister, learn good things, and be a good ideal brother, they say. Okay, and mommy and daddy, I'm sorry for wishing for such bad things. I'm not going to ask for it again. I'm going to be a healthy boy, eat well, exercise well, study well, and take good care of my sister and teach her all these things now that I'm learning, he says. They pat his head and tell him, "You're a very good boy." And Harsha completely agrees with them, saying, "Yes, I'm a good boy and I'm happy to be one." Now that's the story, friends. Hope you liked it. Thank you.